football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cowboys and the Commanders on Sunday night primetime.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Tonight, we'll close out the weekend with what should be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL divisional round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows.
Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. This return makes it up to the 25. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State fourth-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Prescott will look to throw. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. But so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get it home that side. You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
It's taken in by Lamb. And he's brought down for a loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Cowboys putting it away here on fourth, and it's the long-time vet Brian Angeron now. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, you're not happy about it. And he will be focused on rectifying those things here.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, Daniels. That one's incomplete over the middle. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. So they're left facing third and long. Daniels from the pistol. That's caught for the first. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Running right, it's Irving. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to. At least move them forward.
Has a man, it's Brown. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third-down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Completed over the middle. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. A toss running right, Dobbins escapes a defender. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. From the gun is Prescott. This finds Cooks, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Throwing this back in the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. That's going to be caught by Cooks. He's got a gain of 6 there. Play made by Deron Payne. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Another throw for Prescott. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Gay's kick is good. And that will get them on the board.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
To return this, Rashid Shaheed. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Irvin here from the gun. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Malik Hooker with the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Daniels. This one finds Irving. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on third down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
The Commanders ready for the punt. Kavontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now Dak to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
No return on that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And now they face 2nd down. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the 41. Dumps it off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. Tressway on to punt. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be their football. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. Dak out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. Just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys stretch their early lead to 9. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys go up 10-zip here in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Daniels now. Caught by Theo Johnson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Irving on the inside give. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
He'll cobble together a yard there. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC divisional round matchup. It's a 10-0 ball game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. He puts him. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. 1st and 10, Prescott. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Dak to the air here. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down. First down, here's Dak. Throw complete to Lamb. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Dak throwing again. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Fits it through the middle. He's got it in the red zone. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now a toss play with Dobbins. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Frank. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. And Brock, they are really struggling to get their feet under them in the first half. They've got to find some resiliency, really stabilize things here in the postseason. Daniels from the pistol. He's got Brown on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's got Shaheed. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still first down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Once again, Irving. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Gets this one to Shaheed. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Again, Daniels to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing deep for the end. He's got it deep downfield. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders reduce the lead to just 4. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Prescott here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 42. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks. You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Dak out of the pistol. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find him.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
The Commanders send wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. This one finds Irving. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
First down, ball at the 36. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Now Daniels off the play action. Connects with Johnson. 2 yards on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Right back to Irving now. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, here's Daniels. Taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Gets the feet in, that's a catch. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To throw, Daniels. This one's caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Daniels back to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Oh, 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. Browns kick is up and good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. So we're to halftime in this fight for a spot in the NFC Championship game. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was the Eagles who come away with the home victory. The Eagles are ready to make some noise in the playoffs as they finish off a 13 16-4 regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Kate and Brock.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Jackson now to return it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Irving hauls it in. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by Deron Bland. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Play fake here. Daniels. He's going to lob one deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And
now we are getting a challenge. Mike McCarthy wants to take another look at that last play.
Previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. On the give, this is Irving, and he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. They motion the slot man right. 3rd and short, Daniels. Cut near the goal line. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That pass complete to Irving. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves him a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Daniels. This one soars over everybody in the end zone. Just had to get rid of it. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Brown's kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They run the counter with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
2nd and 8. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. This finds Cooks, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he gets this down to the 41 before being stopped. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 41. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
There is no question this defense has risen to the occasion of prime time tonight. There's also no question that this is a window into the kind of beating quarterbacks can take when you can't protect it.
That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
24. Commanders 20.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
From the 27. Gets this one to Shaheed. And this one doesn't go far. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Daniels now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 20.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Going with Irving here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
2nd and 13. He's got Shaheed. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Ferguson's got it. Complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. 1st down. Here's Dak. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Dak throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And the game stays at 11.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The Commanders all set to regain possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Now it's Irving. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
They send a receiver in motion right. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Taken in by Shaheed. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. Now Daniels off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled. Well, for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. He completes it in traffic. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Malik Hooker with the tackle. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now Daniels to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Brown's kick is up and good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
Turpin with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys about set to take over. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We have an injured player down there, and with his history, we really hope this is nothing serious. It is J.K. Dobbins who was hurt on that one. 2nd and 3 now. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. A give to Vaughn out of the shotgun. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Cowboys have it, hoping to close out a victory and advance another round. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A give left side, here's Davis. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Shotgun handoff for Vaughn. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
From the 24. Escapes the pocket. He can run. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Running it again with Dobbins. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And in for the Dallas touchdown. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys lead by 15 now.
Commanders 23.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Flush down out to his left. He takes it himself. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 34-yard line.
Play fake here, Daniels. He's got time here. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Irving hauls it in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At their 49-yard line.
Daniels back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. Following the play, we have an injured commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. It's caught, Ferguson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10, Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Finds the in route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 31-yard line.
From the 31. Gets this to Johnson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. McConkey's got it on the sideline. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's another Washington first down.
Daniels now. Gets this to McConkey. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the Cowboys' 42-yard line.
Again, Daniels to the air. Complete, it's McLaurin. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
That's another Washington.
Now Daniels off the play action. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Taken in by Shaheed. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to make.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Commanders make it an 11-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Prescott here from the gun. And that falls incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Prescott now on third down. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Juke the defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. This one falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Irving here from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Daniels throwing on third. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. To throw, Daniels. Finds McConkey. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Now Daniels to throw. This one finds Irving. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense up to the line fast. On first down, here's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Has it down close. Touchdown, Washington. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Washington will line up for a 2-point.
He's throwing for it! And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Dallas. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Cowboys holding on to a field goal lead. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. They're now set for 1st and 10. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. 3rd and just 2 to go. Back to throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he'd love to know the tendencies of the defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in the 4th down instead. As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Commanders set to take over. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. He'll look to throw it. He's got Shaheed. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. A time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Got to hurry this to the line. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Now to throw. This is for the ball game. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners, as with that, we sign off from D.C.